Hi there, thanks for coming. My name is Andrew Bubb. I am the GamerDad. And I run a website called GamerDad.com. If you're not familiar with it, basically what GamerDad is it's a resource primarily aimed at mainstream parents who don't understand games. The kind of parents that are scared to death whenever they read the newspaper or look on the news and they think every game has to do with shooting horse to get your money back in Grand Theft Auto, or killing policemen, or whatever else. What we try to tell these parents is exactly what's in the game. We don't moralize. The whole point of it is we have a critical portion, but more important, we have the kid factor. I don't go through and list everything that you'll find that's offensive in the game. What I generally do is talk about, I use the ESRB descriptors as a guide, and I talk about if it says there's, let's say, strong sexual content. Well, that can mean a lot of things, and that can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. So I look for that content and then describe it in the kid factor so parents can make their own choices. Now, when I say I don't moralize, I mean that. I don't think kids should be playing violent games and M-rated games. I don't encourage that or endorse it. But I've had people on my message board tell me, yeah, I was playing Grand Theft Auto with my 12-year-old and we had a great time and da-da-da-da. I usually say then, oh, okay, at least you're playing with them. At least you're aware of what they're doing. And you can talk about it. You can say, Billy or Sarah, whatever name you want to choose, what did you think of that mission where you had to chop the guy up with a chainsaw? What did you think of that? Did you know that that's a homage to a movie called Scarface that I'll maybe let you see later, or if you're letting your 12-year-old play that game, maybe you've seen Scarface. So that's what GamerDad is for. I'm trying to push the argument more toward informing parents rather than scaring them. Why am I here? This is the average age they say is 24. I'm looking around, I'm seeing that I think the average age is a little bit up from that. I think that's great. What happened was 2 years ago, I ran into Tycho at E3, and he, as you know, just recently had a baby. Gabe also has a baby, and that changes your thinking on things. Me having children is what led to GamerDad, and it turned out he was a fan of the site, and he told me I should come out here to PAX. Now, I'd heard about PAX, but the coffers of GamerDad aren't that deep, so it's hard to choose which conventions to go to. I came out, and I've been to Gen Cons, I've been to E3s, I've been to Origins, and I've never been to a convention that has people like this. If this is what gamers are, and you guys all play violent games, this should be the scariest audience in the world. That's what the anti-video game people would have you think. I mean, you guys are immersed. I mean, I assume you're playing violent games, right? Some of you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All of you? Yeah.
Some of us.
A few?
Switch hit.
Switch hit? Yeah. That's a good point. And even, they classified, some psychologists have classified Pac-Man as a violent game. And you're killing those ghosts. And of course, in Donkey Kong, you use that giant hammer. So, if every game is an element of violence, which is used for almost all storytelling revolves around conflict, and if this violence is affecting people negatively, then this should be the most violent place on Earth right now. It's the largest convention in North America for video games, and why aren't there any killings going on? The reason is because gamers are good people. They're normal people. They just happen to like doing things they can't normally do in real life. They want to fly a plane. Well, it costs a lot to fly a plane, and you have to spend really a lot of money if you want to put machine guns on it. And you want to duel someone. Well, you can do that if you buy a if they made World War I flight sims again, you could do that. Maybe you want to live in a San Andreas kind of world, a gangster rap album. Maybe that's your fantasy. That's what Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is all about. I used to drive around LA in 1992 and brought back a lot of memories.